dispiace. Mi dispiace. Oh. Buongiorno! No, ti amo. Oh. Buongiorno. Mi dispiace, il mio italiano è cattivo. But I'm having a good time. This is my first time in Rome. And so I had a meet and greet. I see a few faces. These are my girls in the front from the meet and greet. We were in the room. We had jello, we got naked, we kissed, cuddled. You missed it, I'm sorry. But you ate chocolate off my body, didn't you? You did, you bit my nipple very hard. It's still bruised. It hurts. Wow. But yeah, so as I was saying to them earlier, I want to thank Daniela and JIBLand for inviting me. This here is my queen, so she's responsible. She's responsible for bringing us all here. Apparently you've been doing this for 9 years without me. What?
We didn't invite you.
I know you do this a lot in Italy. I was working last year. You should have moved it.
There is future.
There is future, and I'm having a great time. And this is only day one, so you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, June, July, August. We're going to do this every day for the next year. This is what I'm going to do. I'm moving to Rome.
I'm in your place and do my job.
You be Shadow Moon. So I'll come here, do this. You go to America, be Shadow Moon. Get naked a lot. Shadow's always naked. You saw Shadows. Has everyone seen season 2, American Gods? No? For those who didn't see, there was this naked. I'm watching too much. That's weird. Why am I looking at my bum? But yeah, I want to say thank you to Daniela, the JIBLand family, everyone who's helping today, all the handlers and workers and DJs and staff. And then thank you to all of you, because Rome was on my bucket list. I've always wanted to come to Rome. I've been to Milan, I've been to Sicily, Sardinia, Venice, but I never got to Rome. And so now I have, and so I want to say thank you to you for all of your passion. And if it wasn't for your passion and saying that we want Ricky to come here, maybe if no one else is available, he's okay. So thank you very much. Grazie, danke, merci. What's thank you in? Spasibo? Spasibo. Multilingual, right? Yeah. I'm very good. So yes, thank you very much. And it's a great con. I do cons all around the world. Huge, massive cons like San Diego Comic-Con, which is boring as hell. I shouldn't say this, but it is. Because it's all about press, and it's all about selling your movie or selling your TV show. And so I don't actually get to see the fans. For me, it's just work. And so it's photo shoot, interview, photo shoot, interview, photo shoot, all day for 3 days. And all the interviews are the same 5 questions. And you have to pretend on the 3rd day that you're really interested in that same question that you answered 30 times for 2 days. Great question, good question. And you pretend that it's the first time you heard it, and it's not, and you get miserable. So basically, when I go to those Comic-Cons, If someone gives me a microphone, I answer the questions. Someone points the camera, I blue steel. See, I can't even help it. I see a camera, I don't know why I do it. So they're very mechanical. They're not very personal, whereas this con is incredible because I already know my girls. Where are my girls? And then my guy, I've got a couple of guys out there too. Yeah, there's some boys, yeah. Where my boys at? Yo, let me hear you make some noise. No? Nobody. Not one of you, no? Why are you hiding? I will single you out. Why are you hiding? Why are you shy? I thought we were friends. When I was like, yo, my brothers, where we at? That's where you go, oh, yo, Ricky, I'm here. What is your name? Sorry. Come ti chiami? Ooh, you like that, yeah? Sorry, camera. Michele. You're on row 2. Surrounded by women, and when I needed help, you didn't speak. Where are you at, bro? You've changed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. That's worse, right? When your mum says, I'm just disappointed. Mom, no! I can be better. Please, I'm sorry. Just be mad, throw something, ground me. No. I'm just disappointed. That hurts. That really hurts. Because I live my life like my mom and dad are watching. And so, I'm not an angel. I do naughty things. I do bad things. Not like illegal things, like, because there's cameras and police. Come after me. But I try and be good. I try and spread positivity, love, because I feel that you can change one person, and if you can change one person, that's all that matters. You know, if you can make one person's day, you can walk down the street and smile at someone, they smile back. You don't know what anyone's going through. You don't know anyone's journey. I love these fans. I feel like Beyonce. We've got some slow motion. My hair doesn't move, it's not working. Okay. But seriously, like, you don't know anyone's journey, and there are a lot of people in this room, and you could be having a good day, a bad day, something bad could have happened, and, you know, if you can smile or say hello, and that might make someone's day. That might be just what they needed to get through their day. So, I'm all about spreading that love, and this con feels like that straight away. You know, everyone's smiling, having fun, just being who they want to be. They're not apologizing or embarrassed about their interests, their loves. You make great friends. You know, you guys keep coming back and you see similar faces again. You don't invite me for 10 years. Still hurts. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, who said oh? Right? Imagine that on the inside. You were here. Were you here last year? Where was my text? Where was my text? What about, did you come the year before?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay over here. Cameras.
What are you, Scott Stapp?
I'm just gonna do, what's that?
What are you, Scott Stapp?
Stop Step.
Scott Stapp.
Scott Step.
From,
Who's he?
what's the band?
I'm sorry, I'm
Creed.
not very cultured. I don't know who everyone is.
Creed.
Breathe.
Creed. The band.
Greed.
Creed.
Creed? Greed.
Yeah.
Creed. With a C.
C-R-E-E-D.
Like see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
That one, exactly.
No, it's an in-joke. I wasn't being rude. No, we like family. We get it, right? It was this morning in the meet and greet. My girls.
In between the chocolate.
We're gonna just have our own con next year, just us. And Jello. Naked Jello wrestling. Pardon? See, she's like, what happened to the chocolate? Hey, if you want to wrestle in chocolate, I got you, boo. We got this. Oh, yeah. She's crazy, this one. Oh, where you had me in that headlock this morning, and you just pinned me down, and I couldn't move, and you started like licking my face. Girl, you crazy. You crazy. I have no idea what's going on, by the way. I just came up here and started talking. I feel like I've got, like, this is my Netflix special. I've got a stand-up comedy. I just feel like I'm just doing this crazy routine, and it's like, am I supposed to, I was like this in the, so I had the meet and greet, and like by the time we finished, I think I answered one question. It's like, Ricky, shut up, let them ask questions. So I don't know if we're supposed to have questions, or if there was supposed to be a host, or anything. There are supposed to be questions? Everyone's like, yeah, Ricky, shut up. There's microphones everywhere. We're supposed to be asking questions. It's not about you. It's what we want, okay? God. Bitch, please. God. He's upstage, there's all these stools. One for him, one for his egos. So do we have any questions? Because I see a spotlight, like Tina Turner over there giggling away in the corner. I just thought you were going to sing. I thought I had backing dancers. I didn't know you were like, I thought you were going to stand up and be like, while I'm here, you're like going, ooh, get it, Ricky, sing it, baby, ti amo. You see, you were giving me like clicks. I love it. Oh my God!
Jukebox hero.
You are good. Sing to me. That was not the words. Who knows the words? All you gotta do with Tina Turner is just like this. She looks like she's like been to the gym and did a leg day and she can't walk, so it hurts. Just sing the last word. I know the last word of every line in every song, so I don't really know the words, but I sing along anyway, even if it's the first time I've heard it. Like really emo. We can all hold hands, lighters, phones in the air. Okay. I should actually ask some questions though, I guess. I don't even know how long I'm up here. Am I here for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
If I want to? I'm sure you want to speak to other people though. So yeah, let's do it for fun, for shits and giggles. Sorry, that's a weird English expression. I should explain. It's really weird. So I won't say it again.
Do it.
Do it!
Say it again.
No, I won't. Question.
Thank you.
First question.
Sorry, I didn't know the words to Tina Turner.
But you knew the last word,
Yeah.
and that's all that matters. Fake it till you make it.
This is going to be one of those boring questions you've been asked. I'm sorry.
Carry on.
I'm actually having a cramp from. Since you were an inspired casting choice for Shadow Moon, and whoever did that is a fucking idiot.
Stop it. Carry on.
And I'm a bookseller, so I try to sell American
book.
Gods a lot because it's one of my favorite books ever. And I have to say, since when the edition with the show cover came out, it's gotten a lot easier because you're on it. And people want to buy it more.
Stop.
Have you actually, my question is actually, have you read the book before coming into the show? And if yes, there was a part that you were particularly excited, ooh, this bit is going to be so crazy to play out on screen, I'm so excited about it, or I dread this so much, either one.
Yes, I read the book. It's a long book. It's a lot of pages and no pictures. Sad face. I like pictures. But then I stopped reading the book because the way I was portraying it in my audition process, which went on for about 5 months, I was too much like Shadow from the book, who in the book, he's so flat. There's literally nothing there. He's almost like an avatar. We go through the journey through Shadow's eyes and he doesn't respond to anything. So he sees his dead wife come back from the dead and she goes, "Hey puppy." And he's like, "Hey Laura." She's dead, bro. It's a zombie on your bed. Do you not watch The Walking Dead? They eat you. Sometimes they bite you and you turn into a zombie. I love The Walking Dead, but it's also very dumb because the zombies they don't do much cardio, so they're not very fit. So like these guys are like, they're not very clever, and I just feel it's really easy. Like I'd be going to the store to get my bread, my milk, and you just gotta walk fast. You don't even need to run. It's like, oh, there's a zombie. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, there's another one. Oh dear. Oh. Or just climb. They can't climb either. They're like Daleks from Doctor Who. It's like, oh, exterminate! It's like, exterminate this, motherfucker. Steps. So, I forgot the question. No, I remember it. So yeah, I remember the question. I forgot where I was going with my weird story. So yeah, I stopped reading because I was very much like Shadow, and so the producer Brian Fuller, Michael Green, just wanted me to pop it a little bit more. And the nicest thing they said was, "We love Shadow, but we love Ricky. Shadow's boring as hell and flat. Ricky's crazy." But if you can bring them together and just kind of meet in the middle, so give them a little bit more of a pop, that's where we kind of need Shadow to live. So I've had to work backwards because I know what I want Shadow to be and where I want him to go, but he's not there yet. When we first meet Shadow in season 1, he's just lost his wife, his best friend, everything. He's got nothing left, so he's an empty shell. So I had to kind of make him empty of personality, emotion, charisma, fun, and now I'm able to build him throughout the season. So season 2, he gets a little bit more angry and frustrated. He smiles a little bit. Who knew Shadow had teeth? He was just always... Actually, no, that's a lie. It was Shadow always had a what the fuck face.
Yes.
It was... It was always that. So season 3, we go to Lakeside, which is a famous part of the book, and it's always also my favorite part of the book. It's where Shadow kind of goes to this town, and I won't spoil it for everyone, but I just met with the showrunner Chick Egley and the writing room, which is full of incredible writers this season. I'm really excited. Chick Egley did shows like Dexter, Walking Dead, but he did it with faster zombies. They walked faster. He did, what else did he do? I've just forgotten everything he's done. The Shield. He did lots of good. He's just good, okay? Just take my word for it. So season 3 is going to be really good. It's going to be exciting. Shadow might have a love interest. More loving. More naked bum. Shadow moon. But yeah, there are parts of the book I'm not looking forward to, like Lakeside, because Lakeside is based in a town in the middle of nowhere in the snow. I hate snow, and I hate cold weather. So I'm gonna be miserable and cold for 6 months. First world problems. But it's gonna be fun. But there is also a part of the book that hasn't happened yet. You've read the book?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites actually, so I know
So we don't want to spoil it for people, but the bit where Shadow is naked all the time, do you remember that? You know the bit I'm talking about without spoiling it?
I think I got it.
Where he's
Yeah.
naked for a long time?
Uncomfortable.
If Shadow's naked, it means Ricky's naked. For a long time. And it's on Stars, or over here it's Amazon Prime, which means they can show it.
I feel you.
I hope you're not feeling me. Outrageous. So yeah, so there's little bits I'm not looking forward to, but also I am. So this is gonna be my favorite season to shoot. We start shooting in September, season 3. So you will get it next year. But I promise naked, action, mystery, and awesome. And naked. And awesomely naked. And naked awesomeness. It's not just about naked people. There's more story. It is better than that. But it's naked. I'm not kidding. Grazie.
First of all, thank you for making my makeup run.
Pardon?
Thank you for making my makeup run.
Oh, mi dispiace.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
What? Alright, so I was on the plane trying to learn all this Italian. No one's from Italy. Nobody is from Italy, right? We have 4 or 5 of you. You from Italy, bro? Still got no voice? Why are you hiding in her armpit? Hit me, baby.
Well, I can say ci chiamo Armani, but that's about it.
That sounded wonderful. What is your question, my love?
My question is about the 100.
About what? 100.
Just wondering what your favorite part of it was, and
The end. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry, carry on.
like the location and
Yeah.
what's your favorite part?
My favorite part was actually the beginning, because it was, obviously public knowledge why I left. The producers discussed Inhuman, and I had the opportunity to do something bigger and better. But at the beginning, the honeymoon period was beautiful, and I loved working with Marie Avgeropoulos, who played Octavia. She was a lot of fun. I felt we had incredible chemistry. And they had so much story that they could have come up with. We didn't know why Lincoln was so moral, why he was so good. We didn't see his backstory, where he came from, his parents, anything like that. We were supposed to see some stuff. Like he was supposed to have like a thing with Luna that they went to Met in season 3, where they all went to meet Luna, and they were like, "Hey, we knew Lincoln. All right, bye." Well, Lincoln was supposed to be with them, so the story would have been more fun. Because then you would have had a triangle. I think like they were, Luna and Lincoln were supposed to be, you know when it's like an arranged marriage type of thing. So Octavia would have been like, who's this bitch? And like Lincoln would be like, oh no, she's my ex, oh it's weird, it's awkward, sorry, oh. He doesn't speak like that, I don't know why she spoke like that. But yeah, I love working with her. And 3 other characters that I love working with was Mike Beach, who played Pike, who killed me. He's actually really lovely, really funny guy. Henry Ian Cusack, who plays Kane, and Paige Turco, who plays Abby. So they're 3 grown-ups, experienced, mature actors. Nope. They are children, and they get the giggles all the time. Bless you. Gesundheit. That's all I know. I don't know any more languages to say. Are you okay? So they always making jokes, always giggling, and it's really hard to work with them because they won't stop laughing like little children. But yeah, so I miss working with those guys, but I still see them, you know, or I speak to them, you know, via text and stuff. And me and Mike Beach used to ride our motorcycles together, but he's a very busy man. He was in Aquaman, did you see that? Yeah. Lots of Jason Momoa doing this. You're gonna save the world. Wait a second. Now I'm gonna save the world. He's so beautiful. His hair is wonderful. Like, I wonder if it has its own trailer. It's like, Jason, here's your trailer and trailer for your hair. It's the star of the show. He's wonderful. So yeah, I miss those relationships. Good. Thank you. Where are you from?
Denmark.
I don't know any Danish.
Tak.
Tak. Oh, tak, 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 tak. See. No, yes, I mean. Next.
Hello.
Hello. You're very blonde.
I am.
Are you from Sweden?
I am not.
What? You look like you're straight from an ABBA music video. You are stunning. It's like it glows. You're like a goddess over there.
Stop.
No, you stop. Speak.
I hope this isn't one of the 5 boring questions. If everything that happens to Shadow on American Gods would happen to you, Ricky, how would you react?
Season 1, I think I would act the same. I would, with Shadow, he saw all these gods and magic and craziness, and for an intelligent man, he doesn't think about gods and things being real. He thought he was going crazy, because a logical man will always just assume he's just going crazy because gods aren't real. He didn't believe in gods, and so the only intelligent response would be, I'm losing my mind. I was just in prison, and it happens a lot for ex-cons. When they come out of prison, they have a very fragile state, and so that's why they're very kind of vulnerable when they come out. Some can't even handle the outside and often commit a crime to go back in because they're used to the routine and the enclosed space, and they don't like too many people. So I would be confused like Shadow, and I think even the most religious of people, bless you, Tinkerbell? Fairies are real? This is my response for like, if this happened to Shadow. Shadow would be like, someone sneezed, bro. I'm like, no, it's Tinkerbell! But yeah, so season 1, even the most religious of persons would be, I mean, let's be real. If I told you I was a god right now, who believes me? You're a liar! You're a liar. You're just trying to get on my good side. And I saw who put their hands up. You're my favorite. But yeah, I think it'd be hard for anyone to believe, you know, in all these kind of things. We have beautiful miracles that we take for granted every day. Childbirth, you know, and healing. When you cut your body and it just grows back like a lizard. I don't know why I said like a lizard.
Really not like this.
It's gross. It's weird. But season 2, Shadow just got more frustrated and angry. And I would like to think that I would just tell Wednesday to go away in a very rude way. I wouldn't say go away, I would... I'd be, Wednesday! That's a bad one, that, isn't it? Isn't that really bad in Italy? No? What does that mean? I don't care? Oh, that's a polite. There are some countries where that is not I don't care. That means I really do care if you die a slow death. Oh, you clutch your pearls. It's an expression?
No, it's the expression they have on your face.
Well, that was a very angry face, yeah. Sorry. She said it's the expression on your face. Depends. So, yeah, I'd be more angry and frustrated. But, again, you're gonna... Oh, the TV says, Ricky, last 5 minutes. What if I didn't see it? I would never know. I didn't see it. We got the rest of the afternoon. It's just us. It's just us. But you're gonna see season 3 why he doesn't just leave. Things will be explained. The great thing about American Gods is nothing's by chance. Everything is always for a reason, and we let you know when we want you to know. So, thank you. Grazie.
Hello.
I'm going to try and be a bit quicker, seeing as I've only got 5 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to be really quick as well. I was wondering if you could star in any play, like theater, which one would you pick and why?
When I was in England, it's not really a play, but it's theatre. It's
thinking about just playing.
When I was in England, I did Strictly Come Dancing, which is like Dance with the Stars.
It's not a play.
And would you let me get there? So at the end, they offered me Dirty Dancing, the musical, and I was going to be Blacktrick Swayze. Hey, I was good.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you were. I just was more...
That's the dance from Dirty Dancing, right? Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
Honestly, I was just thinking about doing like Coriolanus or something like that. Because
But anyway, so there was more to the story. I was trying. So I didn't want to do that because they want me to do a year, and I don't want to do the same show for a year. And then they offered me Chicago, which is another musical. And I, again, didn't want to do that. So then we looked into maybe smaller schedules, and we looked at a character that I found a little bit more interesting. It was Othello. So Othello would have been a very interesting one. But I just don't like doing the same thing every day. I like TV for that, and film, because every day is different and you're always doing something fresh. And even though I'm in work all day, every day is different. So I need that to keep my mind fresh and ticking over. You never know. I never say never. I may do a play, may do theatre or something like that. But right now, I love TVs and movies.
Thank you.
Grazie. Yes.
Good morning. I'm just wondering, what's the weirdest thing that has happened to you while working on your job?
The weirdest thing that's happened. There's a lot. Weirdest things. 4 minutes now. That was a long minute. It's only 4 minutes? Good, I like this. Clocks are slow in Italy. So the weirdest thing, one of the weirdest things. It was the night I got pneumonia. I nearly died filming episode 1 of American Gods. We nearly had like a shadow a new Shadow, episode 2. When Shadow is being hung from the tree by all the goons. It was in Canada in April, freezing cold weather, at 4 o'clock in the morning. We had a rain machine, so I'd been filming for hours and I was wet and cold and tired, being dragged through the mud, beaten up. Not really, it was acting. You know, they're not that nasty. Canadians are really friendly. And so, my hands were starting to shake. And they started to shake crazy, like as if I had like Parkinson's or something. I couldn't stop it. And so the stunt coordinator came up to me and he was like, are you okay? Are you really that cold? And I was like, yeah, I'm really cold. He's like, okay, well, let me know when you want to stop and we'll wrap, we'll stop. And then we were going again, and my hands got bigger and bigger, and I was like, he says, you're still cold, right? And I said, actually, you know what? I feel fine now. But my hands were like, and I'm like, no, I feel good. Fine. And he was like, your body is shutting down, you're about to die, we're stopping. They literally had to rush me off set into a tent, strip me down into my boxer shorts, and like towel me off and dry me off and try and warm me up slowly. Because if you raise the body temperature too quickly, you know, it causes all sorts of problems. But I was in a lot of trouble that night, and I was feeling very bad for a while after that as well. But everything for the art, for the art. I was Daniel Day-Lewising the heck out of it. Should have got an Oscar. We can't get Oscars for TV, but you know what? I should have had one anyway. Anyway, this thing is telling me I'm out of time, and well, we've got one tomorrow, right? We've got a panel tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, tomorrow is gonna get crazy. And if you like crazy, we're gonna get crazy. That's my quote from Us. You know, Jordan Peele, the horror. Yeah. Anyway, but no, I just want to say thank you very much for listening to my terrible jokes and my craziness. I've had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day today. If you come back tomorrow or the rest of the week, enjoy all the guys. They're amazing. That's the first time I've met most of them, if not all of them. And they're unbelievable guys. So go and see them. Go and like give them a big old high five from me. I was gonna say lick their face, but don't. Because you'll get me in trouble. Daniela will kick my ass.
She would.
I'm scared of her. She's lovely, but she will kill me. But yeah, have a lot of fun, enjoy it. Keep smiling. I'm seeing these beautiful faces smiling all day, so just keep the positivity going. Have a lot of... This is like the Oscars where they try and play you out. And I want to thank my mom, and I want to thank my manager, and my agent, and no wait, I'm forgetting someone. I'm forgetting someone. You! Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Who made this balloon? I mean, it's a pretty good likeness, I don't know. It's my cover, it's pink. Matches my t-shirt. Sing, heck, dance, surprise, drink, sing, dance. It's a circus! Because Ricky doesn't drink. And it'd be really boring watching me knock back a shot of water. Or we could do Red Bull and watch me get crazy.
That's true.
That'll give me some energy.
Your surprise is there you go. There it is. It's a surprise.
Right now, like...
Yeah, I know.
Has anyone seen Get Out? I feel like the guy, like, literally everyone's in on some secret, and poor little Ricky is like, gonna get his ass whooped. Why are you laughing? I'm nervous
For no reason.
Is anything alive inside?
Not
It's a
anymore.
surprise. Well done.
For you or for me?
I don't know.
Is that why you sat so far away?
No.
Like nothing's gonna jump at me because I don't want to scream like a little kid. I'm supposed to be macho, okay? Like, and then you've all got me on camera like, oh my God! You're evil, Kativo. I thought it was like a snake or a spider or something.
Real? No, penguin sucks.
What is it? Am I supposed to wear this? Yes. And only this?
Hey, I've seen the full Monty.
You've seen the full Monty?
Not me. No.
When I was at university, I actually did the full Monty for charity. There you go.
We can take a collection.
Yeah? But I did it with a dance group, so you'd have to join me.
Fair. Looks good.
It doesn't fit my fat head.
Well done.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was sweating a little bit. I was really nervous. I didn't know what was gonna be in it, but I guess that's what a surprise is.
That's true. That's true. Is there another question in this?
Do we have questions on the side?
Yes.
Other side. She's behind you!
Okay, you were by a microphone.
With a big
I
spotlight.
could walk over there. I have a question for you.
What?
Would you mind terribly if before you asked your next question, we welcomed out on the stage another guest?
We have more than one guest?
We do.
Wait, what? Oh my God, is it Oprah?
Sort of. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Brett.
Fred's wearing a wonderful ensemble that he wore from 1965. It still smells good too, because it smells like ham.
It smells like ham?
We should bottle you up and sell you to everyone. Has anyone been close to this guy? He smells good. Oh my God. He looks this good and smells good. Even more annoying, he's a nice guy as well. Triple threat, he's got everything.
As he says it with the wind blowing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. Oh my God.
Woo! I
like one of those
believe,
panels.
Brett, before you came out, we were about to have a question.
Yeah, so
Where are you?
that's God.
I am
God is
elsewhere.
speaking to us right now. He's a guest. He loves
JIBLand4. there.
Loves JIBLand4.
If I will, so close. Direct your attention to your left.
I'm over here.
Less left. There you go.
What up? I was just gonna ask, what music are you guys into right now? Like, is there a song or anything that y'all are into?
Ray was listening to Taylor Swift backstage, and he was like, "Oh my God, she's my jam."
Look, I came in like a wrecking ball. Thank you.
Nailed it.
All right, guys. Leave on a joke. Leave on a joke. No, I'm heavy metal. Heavy metal.
Really?
No. No, I don't know. I recently got into Logic. He's awesome. Cool, I can tell. A lot of fans here.
Logic and Eminem.
Hip hop.
Logic's a rapper from DC. Just in case anybody doesn't know.
Yeah. Cool. I can tell by the response. Yes.
Janet's from DC.
I don't know. How about you, Ricky?
What?
Music.
It's cool.
I've heard of it.
What have I been... I don't know. Maybe...
I don't know.
No, I'm gonna like sound really horrible. Like, I've been traveling a lot recently with press for American Gods and at some conventions and stuff. So I've been on my own a lot. Woo! And now it's gonna sound really sad and horrible. But like, I've been like listening to ballads. So like real soppy like Damien Rice and Ed Sheeran's and like, I'm like crying myself to sleep on planes. And people are like, are you okay, sir? It's so beautiful. And on the way here, I was listening to classical music. So I had Andrea Bocelli, I had some Beethoven on and Pavarotti.
Wow.
Because it was on the plane and I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna have a little chill time. I need a little me time. And so I was just listening to all this. So like, you're really cool. You're like, yo, like rap and like heavy metal. Yo, like beat shit up and like make out with my beautiful woman. I like classical music and I like to cry to Ed Sheeran. So now I don't feel like a man anymore. I feel less of a man.
Well, it's hard with that hat. But I hear you. No, there's a time and a place. Time and a place, man.
What about you, big man?
I like everything. Like everyone. I've been listening to a lot of Richard Spade Jr. lately.
Pandering. Pandering to the crowd.
You're not wrong.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Just him.
Yep.
Thanks.
Pretty much. Excellent question. Thank you.
Hi, Ricky, I was wondering, it's not a special question, but you've just been to Vienna at Comic-Con.
Please say that again.
You've just been to Vienna for
I
Comic-Con.
love the way they say that. Vienna.
Yeah,
Vienna.
that's awesome.
V.
No,
Vienna, like, it's inclusive. You go to Vienna, but we go to Vienna.
Yeah, I'm from Vienna. I was just wondering.
I love it.
Yeah. Did you get to see some of the city? I was just wondering if you.
No. So that's another thing why I listen to emo. It sounds wonderful, and I travel the world, but without seeing it.
Oh, okay.
So I could tell you about all the hotel rooms all over the world, convention rooms. I'm like, oh my god, the room service in Vienna. Wow. But it's not quite like Melbourne. Oh, and my goodness, have you seen the airport security at Brazil? Phenomenal. And you're like, well, what about the country? I'm like, I don't know. I've seen it on TV.
Did you at least get to eat some schnitzel or not?
That sounds rude.
Yeah? It's like a traditional dish in Vienna.
I mean, the people were lovely, but I think that's between me and them. No, I didn't eat schnitzel.
Okay. And what other cities in Europe would you like to visit?
What other cities in Europe? Good question.
As long as they're inclusive.
Yeah. Like
Vienna.
Biarritz. That doesn't work. We England.
Venice.
Venice.
It's like Venice, but it includes all of us.
Venice. Let's all go to Venice. Like Rome was on there. Rome was probably one of my last ones. Maybe Lisbon, Portugal. Because I literally have been everywhere. Been everywhere. I travel a lot. As a bucket list, the places I've got still on my list to go would be Hawaii. And I told the guys I'm...
Not in Europe, but fair enough. Not in Europe, but fair enough.
I know! But I was going somewhere with it.
Okay.
Now I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, but so there's like Hawaii. I want to do Moscow. I want to do Japan. And not just the one who wants to go to Japan with me. Just Weepan. Just Weepan, you and me Weepan. So yeah, but with regards to like actually Europe, I'm from Europe, so I've traveled a lot. So I've been to lots of great cities. Oh, Berlin. I've not done Berlin. I've done a lot of places in Germany, but I never actually did Berlin. I just keep catching myself with this hat and I forget it's there. I'm like,
but you haven't taken it off. It's not enough for you to take it off.
Nope.
Ricky, I like how much traveling you've done just in answering the question. You've been here, you've been here, you've been here, you've been here. A little bit of this, little bit of that. You've been, clearly like to travel. It's very nice.
I like to just multitask and talk, work out.
Very nice.
Make friends.
Yeah, I'm with you.
As you guys do that, I will just say...
Where have you gone now, God?
I'm all over the place.
Oh, there he is!
Yeah. So, some people won't know this if it's your first year here at JIB, but when the line starts to die down at the question microphone,
son of a...
sometimes the question microphone just travels.
The pressure microphone.
Yeah, and you never know when it's going to happen.
aggressive.
So everybody needs to have a question ready because you might just be the person that the microphone winds up in front of.
You have a question?
Oh my God.
Oh, she's like, I got a question.
I got a question.
Sneak attack.
Okay, so which is your favorite role, and in which movie do you want us to play?
Excellent. Excellent question. Sorry to put you on the spot. I'm not sorry.
Your favorite role and...
Favorite role you have played, and a role that you would like to play.
I see it. I'm seeing it on the monitor. It's great. Oh, wow. It's even better in there. Yeah, wow. This feels a little dirty. Feels like I should be paying for this.
Only a little dirty.
It's not stopping. Okay. Yeah, it's fantastic.
We don't actually have what you have there. He's watching porn. I don't even know. I can't believe they have that up here. He was just like, really? She's bendy.
Oh, Jesus.
Flexible.
Role? I don't know. Probably Grant Ward, because that's the one that I played. Thank you. And who would I like to play? Probably, I don't know, maybe Shadow Moon or something, and American Gods. I heard they're recasting.
I was gonna say, do you know something like that? It's because I came to Rome and got fat.
No.
Bread gelato.
No, you've done so many exercises just in this
That's
one.
why, because they told me they're giving you the job. So I need to make sure that I stay fit.
Casting directors, you watching this?
Hey, even when I'm working. Favorite roles. I sound really shallow. But I know what I'm going to say. I'm like, don't say that, Ricky, because people are going to be like, you're disgusting.
What are you going to say?
No, well, so I did a show called Mistresses with Rochelle Aids. It was a good show, right? It's kind of like
the fact that your voice just went up many octaves makes me think that maybe there's something about the show that you should tell the rest of us about.
Well, it's called Mistresses.
Sure, yeah.
So no relationship was ever really going to work out. Otherwise the show wouldn't work. I think they messed themselves up calling it Mistresses, because I was actually...
Misters.
Well,
Is that where you were going? Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Well, basically, I played like a painter who turned out to be an undercover FBI agent, and he didn't own clothes. So I'd go to my trailer.
You might get paint on them,
and I'd be like, that's what I thought. You know, not that they were just using me, but my trailer would just be jeans, and I'd be like, is my shirt being ironed? Is it being washed? And they're like, no. My t-shirt, you're trying to pick choices, colors? That's just it. No shoes or socks, nothing? No, literally, I just had different pairs of jeans every episode. And that's all he wore. And then he just made sweet love to this lady in every episode. And I was like, this is one of my first jobs in America. And I was like, I love this country. Like, because if anyone's seen Rochelle Aids, she's kind of like a vampire. She has like red eyes. When she looks at you, she like looks into your soul. And like, I kept thinking like, think clean thoughts, clean thoughts. Don't look her in the eye. She's reading your mind, Ricky. Don't be dirty. No, just don't think that. No. Yes, she's pretty, but don't think about that. Don't let her know. Like, she made me nervous. She was like so that's stunning. But we had this great chemistry, and it was a lot of fun. And so yeah, that was actually, you know, really fun, because every other role I take is a very stoic, tragic, you know, always kind of like beaten down or tortured. You know, my last 2 roles have ended up strung up being tortured by someone. So it was nice to just show a nicer, friendlier side, because I'm a lot more of a goofball.
Yeah, I thought you'd be meaner, to be honest. Right? What I'd seen, yeah.
Yeah, people are just like, wait, you're British? Wait, you're an idiot? Sweet. So it's nice. It's just nice to show something a little bit different, because everyone just assumes you're just that guy. So
don't I know?
It's not until they.
And if given the chance, you could pick any role in the world, what would you pick?
I'd like to do comedy. I'd love to do some fun stuff, or or action. I'm still, despite being like an athletic person, I've never just run around with a gun and car chase and got the girl and stuff like that. So just something cheesy and fun, because in American Gods the writing's incredible. We've got a complex script. You can really show your chops and your craft. But I just want to run around and say stupid shit like, stick around, I'll be back. Just cheesy stuff. It's like, where I don't have to
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! Get out!
It's not the tumor!
The whole rest of the panel is just Schwarzenegger quotes.
He's dead tired.
All right.
I'm not your papa!
We have another question. I see one in the spotlight over here.
See you in the spotlight.
Hi. So, Ricky, did filming American Gods change somehow your spiritual views or beliefs or something? And Brett, maybe there's something that you did that changed your spiritual views or beliefs, or...
This week changed your spiritual beliefs.
Change my spiritual beliefs? That's really big. I don't know if a job has ever done that. And I've played Jesus. Yeah.
What did you play Jesus?
Yeah. It still didn't change my political, religious views. Yes, so I did a movie called The Resurrection of Gavin Stone, which you can see on HBO now, which I hear HBO isn't quite, you can't quite access it, whatever. HBO has bought it, but it's about this like out-of-work actor who was a child actor and has to do community service at this church, ends up being in their passion play. He plays Jesus and kind of finds himself and acceptance and forgiveness and sort of this new life. And it was cool, but it was filmed at a mega church. It was funded by a mega church, and I was like, you know, I don't really go to church anymore. And they're like, yeah, no problem. And so I shot it, and I felt like it was a story about a guy who gets a second chance. And so that's how I started the film, and that's how I ended the film. And yeah, so I don't know. I think that work for me is separate. For me, it's like church sometimes. I really enjoy it. It accesses a very primitive part of you, but I don't know if a role has ever changed me like that deep. It makes you literally stand in the shoes of someone else, and so I have more compassion for my fellow man, but and not in a judgmental way, because sometimes we're playing crazy people and who do really crazy things, and you have to step into that. Like Graham was talking earlier, nobody wakes up feeling like, oh, I'm a villain, what am I going to do today? Oh, 9 a.m. Breakfast, and then villainy, oh, and lunch, and then just a quick nap, and then villainy. Nobody thinks that way, so it's really nice to know that you can have sympathy and find your way into that character. But in terms of big spiritual beliefs, I don't think any work has really changed that. I don't know if that's the job of the work either. I don't know.
For me, I don't think you should ever, and I'm the same, nothing's going to change what I feel just because of my work, and you have to kind of stay out of that and keep it separate. But for me, I don't think it should change your beliefs. What I like about American Gods, especially, is showing how it's okay to support different things, to believe in whatever it is that gets you through your day. We all have a struggle. We all want to get to our beds at the end of the day, back to our loved ones. And just because I believe in a certain God, it doesn't mean your God is any less real. And whatever you believe in shouldn't affect my day. It's got nothing to do with me, you know? And I think the world is far too full of people who feel that they have to push their opinions and their beliefs onto you. And what you do with your life is nothing to do with me, as long as it's legal. Ish, or not going to affect me. But, you know, it's about showing the beauty and the culture of everyone's different beliefs, you know, because we should embrace that. Because any real religion is not going to tell you to do bad, to hurt, to kill, to, you know, do all the bad things that we do in the world at the moment. So if people truly believe in their religion and they're trying to follow a good path that's going to give them the strength to get through that struggle every day, let them have it, you know? It's got nothing to do with you. And so with American Gods, we shine a light and raise awareness about the beauties of different cultures and how wonderful everyone's culture is and everyone's faiths and beliefs. And so, you know, hopefully you can just raise awareness, and less and less people will fear it, because fear comes around through a lack of education. And so people start to hate and question and stuff they don't understand. So if you can shine a light, educate, then hopefully people can start to understand that it doesn't affect their life, and that you do have a beautiful thing, and you have your beautiful day, and I'm going to have my beautiful day, and then hopefully, you know, you can heal a little bit of the world by getting rid of some of that kind of craziness that I'm right, you're wrong, my God's real, yours isn't, because they're all real or they're all not. You know, just believe in whatever gets you through your day. So don't let anyone change your minds or push their opinions on you. Just you focus on you, play your own game, is what my dad used to say.
And over here on the other side of the room, we have someone who's going to warm up the mic. First time, no pressure. First question out of this microphone.
Give us a song. Give us a song.
Long-time listener. First time caller.
Dreaming of a while.
Sure. Hi.
She was like, right, sure.
So I got a question.
I got a question for Brett. I'm sorry. So
It was the singing. It was originally for you.
It was for me.
All right, sure. Switching over to Brett. Yeah.
So we know that in the new season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Clark Gregg is going to play the bad guy, okay? So my question is, do you think that he's gonna be a better villain than you?
Wow, she's brutal.
Yeah, she is. She is.
You have to be honest.
Oh, I think he's being very honest.
I can give him some pointers. I mean, we all love Clark Gregg. Like on screen and off screen. He's like the cool dad. He's the one who, you know, knows about like weird, you know, like pop culture and stuff. But at the same time, you know, I was like, okay, that was funny, but come on, let's do this thing. I don't know. I mean, you know, I think he can do it. I mean, he's a wonderful actor. He's a wonderful person. He's no Grant Ward. I mean, you know, no, sorry.
No, just to let you know, I think that you are the best, so...
Oh, I mean, thank you. So, I don't know if everybody heard that, though. You might have to say it again.
Everyone feels he's the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And back over to the other side.
Well, I'm super glad she asked a question because following up religion with mine would be super weird.
Let's get into politics. Let's do it.
Nah, not
We're gonna
politics.
solve the world's problems right now.
So I was wondering what would be your stripper names?
My stripper name would be Surprise.
That could be taken so many different ways.
Why the creepy music?
Because you landed on surprise. And there's your surprise. Surprise.
Italy is crazy. You just throw two swords onto stage and like,
Fights.
Welcome.
are you not entertained? See what I did there? You see what?
I liked it. It was very well done.
right.
Very apropos.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance. In this world or the next. I do not entertain!
Where did you throw that to?
He just killed someone.
Elysium!
Now he's unarmed.
Strength and honor, Ricky. Strength and honor.
But now you don't have a sword.
Balloon sword.
Boy, are you back now? I'm doing my Johnny Depp. There's lots of like flowing stuff.
Right.
Marvelous. I'm dying. Sorry, bugger. Oh, see the dip. That's intestines. She's actually like this. It's not real. It's a balloon.
I die beautifully, don't I?
He died. Look at that. He died sexy.
I'm dead now.
You either died well or just finished a dance routine.
You decide. You decide.
All right, back to this side.
Break dance.
Hi guys. I actually have a question for all three of you. If you were all in a show together, what would the show be about and what would your characters be?
Soft porn and we'd all be brothers. Sorry, inside voice. Did I say that out loud?
I mean, I feel like usually the rule is you go with your first instinct, so...
Inside voice, Ricky. Sorry, soft porn. I don't know why I say these things. Flying penis, watch out!
I brought balloons. How do I pay for these?
What would we be in?
Oh God, I don't know. How do I follow that?
Carefully.
You don't follow it. You finish.
I think that's outside of the realm of the genre. But anyway, excellent question. Thank you so much.
So there you have it.
Other side.
Hi, I have a question for Brett. Actually, Until Dawn is one of my favorite video games.
Oh, thank you.
So I wanted to know if you've ever played it and what ending did you get?
I have. I played it with Ian, actually. He was the one who came over and he's like, oh man, this is so great. That's not his accent. not his accent. Halfway through, I'm like, this is not Ian. You know what he sounds like. It was great. So we got all of the way through, and then we had to replay the last chapter. I don't care about any of the other characters, so we killed them off. They made the stupidest choices. Like, fine, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Slip off the rock, it's fine. But I wanted to see, because we shot the final sequence thing. We wanted to see, so I had to go back. And then I think just myself and Hayden Panettiere, you know what I mean, Sam. Yeah, who does a whole chapter in her bathrobe. How does that thing stay on?
Super glue?
Yeah, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But it was a beautiful video game, and I shot that. Oh, thank you. We were all very impressed with how it came out. I shot that during the first season on a couple of weekends, and you know, BAFTA award-winning video game. It was very cool. Very, very cool.
And you got to pet the dog, so that was the important part.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So, oh, nice. Thank you for that.
I can tell by the fact that the line is gone on both sides of the room that you have a question.
Oh, snap.
Stop throwing it in my face. Oh my God, it's like the weekend.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Favorite good question.
It's a good question.
Very apropos for the way this thing has been going. Way to bring it back.
Tangled. I want to play Flynn Rider in the live action.
You'd be a good Flynn. You have perfect hair.
I got the smolder, bro.
Give them a smolder. Where's the camera?
I didn't want to have to do this, but...
Oh my God! Damn!
It's been an off day.
I didn't want to have to break this out. It's just day one. But,
eyebrow!
Come on, man.
What?
Zachary Levi, come on. I can do that. Actually, when it did come out, I do know some friends like texted me after the show, and they're like, somebody stole your move, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. And then I saw it, and I was like, you son of a... Damn you, Disney princess. Yeah, I know. So anyway, that's me. How about you?
Well, my favorite Disney princess is Belle, because she's a badass and she's intelligent. She's Hawaii, and then they ruined it with a live version, and so now Beauty and the Beast is no longer my fave.
Exactly. And you know, that's a tale as old as time. It really is. That was a late one. He's like caught it on the way over here.
As I was walking, I was like, and the Little Mermaid. Yeah, because I want to play Sebastian.
Can I just say I appreciate how right before you said it, you straightened up and stuck your chest out a little
right?
bit. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Did you see her sitting there across the way? She don't have a lot to say. There's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're trying. You want to kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la. My oh my! He's just the coolest. He's a crab. It's nothing sexual. It's just an old crab looking after a little girl. Whilst he pimps her out to some dude. Disney is really messed up.
He's got a hot crustacean band as well.
And he's awesome. And I love The Little Mermaid. So I got a little sister, and it just happened to be that age when it came out that she got it on. Let's age myself. VHS. Some of you are like, what is that? Remember CDs, DVDs, Blu-ray? Before that. I know. And she used to just make me watch it over and over and over and over again. So I literally know the words to many, many Disney songs.
Ricky, I think you misspoke there. You said she used to make you watch it over and over again.
Okay, there came a time when I was like, yo, you are going to the Lion King, whether you like it or not. We're watching it, but I don't want to.
Right, okay.
So yeah, I'm now a huge Disney fan, and yeah, so I'd go for Little Mermaid. It's possibly my top one. Thank you.
Under the sea. Yep.
Hi. Obviously you guys are having a ton of fun now, so this
No.
might be a silly question.
So let's bring it down. Okay.
No,
Let's be serious for just a second.
Do you prefer like fun sets, serious sets, a combination of both? Does it depend what show you're on, who you're working with, like those kinds of things?
Hell no. Fun set every time. Serious sets are
Do
boring.
you get to pick that though, or
Are you looking at me when you say the serious set thing?
Because you didn't even flinch. I was gonna, you were thinking about it. I didn't even think about it. I'm Mr. Fun.
I was gonna say serious set.
But you're a professional, so you're like, I need to focus on my craft. Now, I had lots of
Medium set.
medium set. Just sit in the middle. Sit in the middle, Switzerland. It's fine.
Yeah. The jokes are like, ha 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 ha, get back to work. Back to one. Action. Anyway, thank you for that question. Yes, you sir over here. Yes, boxers. Boxer briefs. Thank you very much. Yes?
Well, you know what this means, guys. I hope your questions are ready because the microphone is so close. Don't act like just not making eye contact with me is gonna work. It's not gonna work. I see all of you not looking at me.
He's married. He doesn't do eye contact anyway. Woo!
And what's going on? Look, she said, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Saved by the bell. Someone's at the microphone. I have never seen someone more relieved in my entire life. I was this far from her, and she was like, I don't see him. I don't see him. I am not looking at him.
You're welcome. So we're all here to meet you guys and listen to your panels and stuff like that, and take photo-ops and get autographs. Is there anyone that you would want to get a photo op with or an autograph from?
Adriana Lima. I need to like talk to my brain and my mouth. This thing just says to. It doesn't even ask questions. It's just like, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? We're supposed to talk about this. I don't know, it just came out. Well, next time ask me, dude. Nobody voted. We're supposed to be a team. This isn't America. I can say it in Europe. In America, I'm like, America! What was the question?
I don't know.
Oh, who do you want to pick a picture?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good one. Oof.
My answer is Kubiak from Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
I know what you're talking about.
3 people have seen that.
3 people are like,
It's a random TV show that lasted not a very long time. When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers.
I go to the gym with him. What? Yeah, we were.
Well, it's a good thing she asked that question.
So, me and Carl. Don't do it. We're like. Sup, Carl? I have no idea who you are. We work out every day together. You work out on your own. I work out on my own. Loved you and Rocky.
Okay, right. So, in this scenario, you're the predator.
Yeah. But I actually do, like, we both work out in Gold's gym in Venice. But I do actually know him, so.
Cool.
You should come work out.
Yeah, no.
And he'd be like, yo, Carl, what? What?
And
What are the chances?
And then I go, Carl, you son of a bitch. And then we do this.
And then you flex, and then someone takes a picture.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Predator.
Boom.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I almost ripped my shirt.
I just ripped my bicep. He's crazy strong.
Yeah.
How?
It's a small shirt anyway, but.
It's from Baby Gap.
Extra medium.
I like it. Toit, like a tiger. It's Austin Powers.
I know.
I hate it when a joke doesn't land.
You can almost see the references just right about. See all of our references right there? They're just all of the jokes.
All my
just
jokes.
fail.
All my jokes.
That's the joke trench.
Yeah. There was no one sat in the front row at the beginning, and then there was so much terrible jokes at the front, they had to bring people in to cover it. It's terrible. So no one can see the big pile of terrible jokes. And your intestines. From our vicious fight. I don't know, I was still thinking, I was trying to like deflect until I could figure one out, but I've been very fortunate. I've managed to meet and actually work with a lot of...
And work out with.
You know, me and Schwarzenegger, we talk, that guy is so crazy. Oh, and then, oh my God, there's so many. But no, I think, but it is, it's the old characters that I grew up with that I'm really, like, excited by. So on my flight the other day, was David Hasselhoff. Right?
Those were the Germans.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God! I have all his albums! Because you crazy. Dude cannot sing. But he is #1.
But he breaks down walls, baby.